Looking to build your team's capability in service design, research, or human-centered design or service design and AI courses? This is HCD offers practical, hands-on training for organizations, tailored to your context, not off the shelf. Teams at Verizon, AIB, Flutter, AccentureSong, Gusto, local government, government departments, and NGOs across Europe have all leveled up through these programs. To explore what's possible for your team, book a free 15-minute call. See the link in the show notes to find out more. Now let's get back to that episode.
10x your service design offering with Smaply. Take 20% off any order with This Is HCD 20 off. Let's superpower you and your design team's potential. Sign up at smaply.app. Enjoy the episode from your friends at Smaply, helping support This Is HCD podcast.
So you've done incredible research, real stories from real people, and your boss leans over and looks at you and says, "But what's the ROI of that, Gerry?" Today I want to talk to you about what to do when your leaders only think in numbers. Welcome to This Is HCD, folks. I'm Gerry Scullion, and this is your daily dose of human-centered design. Let's get into it. I try to keep these episodes under 5 minutes intentionally because I know we're all busy. The world is, getting a little bit more crazier by the day, but I want to try and give you something to kind of lean into to try and help inform that change. This is one of the most common challenges I hear from designers and change makers. You're working with a leader who lives and breathes spreadsheets, KPIs, OKRs, ROI. Everything needs a number attached to it, or it does not exist in their world. And honestly, I have a lot of empathy for that person. They are not really being difficult. They were trained this way. They were rewarded this way. Their entire career has reinforced the idea that if you can't measure it, it really doesn't matter. They don't get anything else at the end of the day for doing anything different. They just want to make sure that they're going to bump those numbers. So when you walk in talking about empathy or lived experience or qualitative insight, you are speaking a language that does not register. It is not that they disagree with you, folks. It is that they literally do not have a category for what you're saying. They just don't have it in the toolkit. So here is what I have seen work. And first of all, stop asking them to care about empathy. I know that sounds really counterintuitive, but start with what empathy saves, not what empathy means. Connect your research findings to the metrics that they already track. Reduction in complaints, call volume, rework costs, time to resolution, etc., even cost per transaction or cost to serve. If your research has really uncovered that users are confused by a particular step in a service, do not present it that users are frustrated. Present it as this step generates 40% of our inbound calls, and each call costs the organizations €12 to handle. Same insight, but just a different framing. And that framing is something that they can actually act on. Second, learn their language before you expect them to learn yours. Sit in their meetings, read their reports, and understand what they're measured on. And when you can map your findings to their world, everything changes. And third, remember that this leader is not your enemy. They are actually your best translator once you have won them over. Because when a metrics-driven leader starts putting design outcomes into numbers, everyone else in the organization listens. They carry the credibility that you as a designer might not have just yet in that context. Just yet. The goal is to not make them care about design the way that we do. The goal is to make design visible in the language that they already trust. Now, I wrote about the 5 leadership types that you will encounter in the newsletter. The metrics leader is just one of them. And the link is in the show notes if you want to learn more about the other 4. And that's it for today. If you found it useful, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, go over and check out that brand spanking new website at www.thisishcd.com. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.